Campus massacre in Oregon has again drummed up the debate over guns in America and who should be held accountable for the violence. Oregon state law allows universities and colleges set their own policy. Umpqua's governing board established a campus-wide gun-free zone. So, I want to bring in our legal guys, Avery Friedman, a civil rights attorney and law professor, and Richard Herman, criminal defense attorney and law professor as well. Good to see you both. Thank you for joining us. Richard, hi. Richard, I want to start off with you. So the college decided they did not have to have these armed security guards on campus, and the shooter was a student at the college. Does it make the college culpable?
That in and of itself does not make the college culpable. You know, you have two issues here. One, the student population and the administration did not want students to be allowed, even with a concealed carry permit, to be able to have handguns or guns on the campus. So that's one. Number two, the only way to prevent something like this and is to have basically metal detectors and armed guards at the entrance to every building, roving security, and stop and frisk throughout the university. They're never going to agree to that. You cannot foresee the actions of a mentally ill person, and that's just what happened here. There will be no liability for the university or the college for wrongful death in this case.
Avery, and so do you think that any of the families of the victims, do you think that they would have a possible case in saying that they believe, even if the vote was the way it was and that the student body said, no, we don't want firearms, that there is a way to hold them responsible?
You know, Suzanne, the families are distraught. So they're going to go out and reach out to attorneys, and they're going to say, isn't there something we can do here? And a creative attorney will try to put together some sort of litigation, some sort of lawsuit to try to achieve a settlement. Liability on the legal issue of liability against the campus, it's just not there. And it isn't there in the majority of cases. I don't know any campus case where families have prevailed on wrongful death. The issue of foreseeability and the fact that there's a gun culture is just not enough to impose liability on the universities. It's not going to happen here. And Avery was right. Whether they had one guard or 5 armed guards, it still probably would not have prevented this.
All right. We're going to have to leave it there. Avery Friedman, Richard Herman, thank you so much for your time this morning. I appreciate your perspectives.